Hey, welcome back to Acoustic Interlude. We're broadcasting live from the 30A Songwriters Festival, and we just met an old buddy of ours. Here's Drew Tillman.
Hello, how are you, John? Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
This is called Thought I'd Write a Blues Song. Blues song, sing my tears away. Nothing gonna dry them except the break of day. Seemed as a dam burst inside my heart at last, releasing all the trouble that the dam held fast. So I journeyed to the center of my pain, seeing what was there. Girl, I came back again. Trespassed the falling water, trespassed the great divide. If I'd have known you was coming, honey, I'd have found a place to hide. But smart ain't one of my best points, and there's no point I can see to the visual accoutrements of your animosity. Yeah, there's short ones, there's big ones, bigger than I feel. All the hearts you're taking, but mine you gotta steal. But he's like a fallen angel, his paradise is lost. There ain't no yearning manhood worth that cause. You should have been some foreign spy in some foreign land. Double agent capabilities on this mediocre man. But smart ain't one of my best points. No point I can see to the visual accoutrements of your animosity. There's sharp ones, there's big ones, bigger than I feel. All the hearts you're taking, but mind you gotta steal. Thought I'd write a blues song, gonna sing my tears away. But see, nothing gonna dry them except the break of day.
Yeah, Drew Tillman on Acoustic Interlude from the 30A Songwriters Festival. Welcome back, Drew.
Thank you, thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, that is a perfect song for, kind of an early Saturday morning. It's early for us, It's kind of laid back and bluesy.
I wrote that on a dare.
Did you really? Why?
Yeah, there were people laughing at me and said, well, you don't know any jazz chords. So I went home, and my fingers are a lot smarter than my brain, and I wrote a song kind of a jazzy kind of things.
Yeah, I like that. So that was a dare. I guess you won.
Well,
you did the dare.
Yeah, they heard the song, and they were like,
it's like, hey, he knows what he's doing after
Right.
all. Where is home? You live here in Florida, right?
I do. I live over in Tallahassee. Go Knowles.
Yep.
Sorry. Go Knowles.
Had to get it in, yeah.
Right. There's people behind camera giving me the tomahawk chop. That's great. That's great.
Where are you from originally, though? Up north
from
somewhere?
Pennsylvania.
That's what I thought.
From
The Pittsburgh area?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Go Steelers.
Yeah.
But,
How long have you been down here?
Quite a long time, over 25 years.
Really? What brought you down here?
classical guitar
Really?
at Florida State.
I was going to say Florida State has got a tremendous music program.
They really do, and the teacher there, Bruce Holzman, is one of the best teachers. Tell you a funny story. I came in there to do an audition. You have to audition to get into the guitar
program. Sure, yeah.
guitar program. And his brother was sitting outside his studio before I went in for my audition. And his brother's a virtuoso guitar, and I was like, does everybody play like this? It was really intimidating.
Oh, I bet it was. How old were you? Like, 18 or something?
18, 19 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you got in, I take it.
I did get in. Yeah, at that time, they only let 5 students in a year.
Wow.
So in fact, I had a round trip ticket because there was no guarantee.
You weren't sure.
That's right. But
you'd obviously been taking lessons then up home, right? Or
it's funny. I was at Carnegie Mellon taking lessons from the man there, and his policy, or his technique, I should say, was completely different than Bruce's. There's 2 schools of thought for classical guitar.
Right.
So when I came down there, he said, right at the end of the audition, he goes, "You need to go back home."
Wow.
He goes, because I'm going to change everything you know about guitar playing, And I said, but I want to study with you. And he said, oh, yeah, you're right. Be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, thanks.
Oh,
Thanks.
wow. Must have scared you to death at first there.
It scared me. It did.
Didn't want to go back home. So it's
Right.
like, Mom, Dad, it's like, I'm coming back,
Right.
But you didn't have to. And I'm glad everything worked out. Obviously.
Yeah, it did. It was good, and then I studied with him for several years, and then I sold a song to Atlantic Records called Dance Again. It was co-written by a friend of mine, John Kurtzwig, who later on went on to be a producer. He produced a little band called Creed, and in his kitchen. And
No kidding.
No kidding. And I actually heard the first couple. They didn't have any money either. Nobody, he does. And so that every month or 2, they'd come and do a song with him and pay him and everything. And then, they hit, and he and I were sitting there, and he goes, "What do you think of this?" And I said, "Well, it's okay. It's good." The guy definitely has power and we call it a thing, just a rapport and a connection with the audience from his heart, which is the way it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking to Drew Tillman on Acoustic Interlude from the 30A Songwriters Festival. Tell you what, why don't you do a couple of tunes back to back, and we'll come back a little bit later on and chat some more.
Sounds good. Sounds good. This is called The Great Unknown. Take my soul to a higher being. Bring me back and let me know. I look for answers, they're non-redeeming. Hold me captive in my soul. Sometimes life can push you over the edge of wanting to be good. Motion for me to come closer. I know you'd be here if you could. Oh, cradle, cradle, rock me slow. I'm in the arms of the great unknown. But sadness come like a child to me. He begs forgiveness to set him free. I have found the silent tears that hold my soul year to year. Oh, Cradle, cradle, rock me slow. I'm in the arms of the rain. I know. Like the silent fields at night, speak to me of coming light. But I stood too long in the cold, cold rain, and I'm face to face with you then. Oh, cradle, cradle, rock me slow. Cradle, cradle, rock me slow. I'm in the arms of the grave. I know. This song's a song I wrote for my daughter. It's called Amarina. And they were born really premature, so premature. It was 1 pound 6 ounces. I have a son also. He was 1 pound 13 ounces, a couple Big Macs and a French fry. And they said they were going to have all kinds of disabilities. They have none, and they're 12 years old now. It's called Amarina. Amarina, ringing in my ears. Amarina, fighting back the tears. Amarina, I'm fighting back the tears. Amarina, my arms are like a rope. I'm tied with no distance. I'm tied to you, I know. Amarina, tied to you, I know. 50-50, hope against hope. 50-50, there's no way out. I said, oh, 50-50, the secret is sealed. 50-50, all the truth is revealed. Amarina, everywhere I look, Amarina, all the love you took. Amarina, all the love you took. Oh, I hope you hear the rain falling on the rooftop. Read for me again. Amarina, reach me again. 50-50, hope against hope. 50-50, there's no way out. I said 50-50, the secret is sealed. 50-50, when the truth is you're ringing in my ears. Amarina, Amarina, oh, yes, you're ringing in my ears. Oh, Amarina, I hope you hear the rain falling on the rooftops and reach for me again. Amarina, Amarina, yeah, you're ringing in my ears. Amarina, ring it in my ears.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Drew Tillman from the 38 Songwriters Festival. I'm John McDonnell. The program is Acoustic Interlude. You were talking, about your early days and, classical guitar and your guitar training and love of the instrument. Something I'd like to ask people is whether they consider themselves a guitarist first or a songwriter first or a performer first or just some kind of combination, How do you identify yourself, in other words?
Well, I make a living doing this, so,
Yeah.
and I'm playing original music, so I'm a songwriter. And so I'd say I'm both. I'm both a songwriter, and I'm a performer too. I try to, when you come to a bar and people come there to either forget their troubles, forget their financial troubles, and
Sure.
and laugh a little bit. But also, people come and they watch you, and you're an example, like like a football player, I think, and you need to take some responsibility for who you are. It's not that, do the drugs and be the, the rock star. And I went through that, and whatever that means, I don't know. So I sing songs that I think, hopefully touch people. And I've had people come up to me and say thank you for writing.
I'm sure you have, yeah, and that's interesting. You consider yourself kind of a role model, for people. You understand that you're up there on stage, and you have an obligation to the audience to actually perform and to feel it and to do the right thing. I think that's really cool. I've never really heard it put like that before. So,
right, it's just I think it's important, and I think there's a lot of writers here at the 30A, songwriters, and ton of them, and. Without question, I mean, John Oates. I went up and I talked to him. I have a mutual friend who played guitar for him and for John, Hall and Oates.
Sure.
And he was just approachable. What a friendly guy. What a really nice guy. And he writes. He loves songwriting, and you can tell.
Sure.
And he's a great guitar player and a great, collaborator. Everybody that, works, I'll work with you. I promise.
Yeah, that's great. No bad stories going around about John then.
No, and there's so many others that are really nice,
Everybody I've met in all 4 years we've done this festival, everybody I have met here, from people with huge names to just, your average guy, playing in local clubs, they have all just been super, super nice and approachable. There are no rock stars here.
Right, and they, and yet they'll wave to the tour bus as it drives away with their $1 million songs, and I like that. So it's pretty
We're
good.
sadly just about out of time. You got one more song you can do for us?
Sure, definitely. This is called I Won't Give Up. It's about don't give up no matter what you're playing. Just keep on playing and keep trying. Started out so young, I knew the right and did the wrong. No money, just pain, heartbreak and no one to blame. Running in, running through, running everywhere but to you. No fame, no shame, just a fight and a candy sling. I searched for a bandit need, and I won't give up. I won't give up. I won't give up. No matter what, no matter what, I won't give up. Fell down, struck out, walked away but I couldn't get out. Made plans, things come, thought love was a way to run. No king and no son, just a slave left undone. Lost child, grown man, ransomed from a foreign land. I searched for a bending release. Silently fall to my knees. Waited so long with his knee, and I won't give up. I won't give up. I won't give up. No matter what, no matter what, I won't give up. Don't fall, don't cry, don't stop to wonder why. False hope, starlight, dream the dream and fight the fight. One soul, long road, only tears build the fire. So young, I know, finding out about the bitter, bitter love. But he won't give up. No, he won't give up. I won't give up. I won't give up. No matter what, no matter what, I won't give up.
Nice closer. That's Drew Tillman from the 30A Songwriters Festival. I'm John McDonnell on WUWF's Acoustic Interlude. Thanks, Drew. It was a great session.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Thank you.